Uh, welcome back to Channel Y.O.B. Um, I just finished watching episode one, season three of Euphoria. Uh, want to give you guys some quick thoughts. Um, uh, I think I actually enjoyed the episode. Um, I like the ending like the act three more than act one. I think the beginning of the episode is a little cringy, and but I do like the end of it. You know, I I I know I don't know I like the cinematography. I think the acting is really good. Um, eh, at first, at the beginning of the episode, I was not really having a good time because I don't know. At the beginning of the episode, I felt like Zendaya again was feeling like she's acting like the Disney Channel. I feel like she was not. I don't know. I was having trouble buying her performance at first in the beginning of the episode, but um I don't know. I think the narration and the story is pretty interesting so far. Um um there's still some Sam Levin stuff that I don't like about it. I think it is sometimes a little bit much, like them smuggling fentanyl into the country, and you know the one girl like you know defecating herself, and then a dog going up behind her and stuff. It's like that's just disgusting, dude. It was just like sometimes that's Sam Levinson just does too much sometimes, you know. But sometimes I think it works in a benefit of it, kind of makes it unpredictable, where you feel like you don't know what's going to happen next. So it kind of keeps you very invested or like engaged because it's always like you don't know what's going to happen next. That's one thing I will give Sam Levinson is that he doesn't make you feel like you don't know what's going to happen because he's capable of writing the story anyway. He could be very wholesome at one minute, and then the next minute he could be very graphic and like dark. So like that's kind of like one of the reasons I really like his writing. You know, is that is very it has a lot of range. He has a lot of range as a writer. You know, but he does have. I do think at times he gets a little carried away. I think he definitely does get carried away. Um, let me I'm gonna turn off the sound. Oh yeah, that guy passed away. That's sad. But yeah, I just kind of want to go through. Oh, yeah, a cat hair in my eye. Yeah, I kind of just want to go through some of the shots. Yeah, I mean, I think the episode aesthetically looks really good. I think it starts off pretty interesting. You know, I don't know. I found it was an interesting intro to the show. You know, I still think Zendaya um is I don't know. I still think Zendaya for me at the beginning of the episode is a little just too hammy and like I don't know. And it's kind of like my biggest issue with her acting is that she kind of feels like she's on like the Disney Channel. It's like I don't know. She just I don't know. I mean, at times it works. but I don't know. It just feels like she's not getting out of her comfort zone. But yeah, this scene is pretty, I don't know. It's interesting, but it gets kind of tedious. It feels like we're wasting time. Like, I just don't really care about this. It feels like this whole scene goes on a little too long. Her being stuck on the gate is like, we're just burning time here on this episode. It's like, why are we just doing this? This is just, I mean, I guess maybe he's making a point with it, like a symbolic point by showing that. But I don't know. I just felt like it was like wasted time. I was like, okay, we need to explain what's going on in this world. I don't really care about this car being stuck on this gate. Let's go, please. But I don't know. I think that the beginning act is my least favorite. I like the third act of the episode, the ending portion of the episode more. Um, I was kind of thrown off with the Wild West, Western aesthetic. I was kind of like, I don't know why we're doing this. It's kind of just seems random. What is this, a Wild Western now? Yeah, I was just kind of like, and I don't know why this. Oh, Sam Levinson is kind of going in hard on Christianity, which I feel is gonna definitely offend some people. This is not even Christian people; these are like Mormons. It looks like I don't know. This is look like they're Mormons. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of interesting, but I feel it's kind of silly at the same time. Wow, my back. Oh, kind of sitting weird. But yeah, I think that it starts off a little. I don't know. And then Lori shows up. Are you watching movies illegally, sir? No, I'm just reviewing the episode of Euphoria. I'm just trying to get like certain shots. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I think the cinematography is still good in the episode. You know, yeah, but still, I never watched that show. I mean, I don't know. I don't really recommend it. I think it had a lot of potential of being a good show. It has good cinematography. I mean, it has good cinematography. I would recommend it for the cinematography. And I mean, at times the story is interesting, but I don't know. I feel like it's the director, Sam Levinson, that I don't really like. I think he's just all over the place as a director. And the whole story plot with Cassie, with Casey, I'm just not interested in at all. Um, what is this character's name? I think his name is Ali. Um, but yeah, this actor, I really like this actor. I think that they still have good scenes. I think this was a good scene. I really like this scene. UK shows are a miss sometimes. I can't believe they still have this actress on the show. She's actually a real life porn star. It's just like, oh my god. I don't know. There's still some things I just don't like about the show. There's still things I just don't like about the show, and it's just like, but I mean, it really starts. I really start digging the show around this part when she gets to how what's this guy's name? I forget this guy's name. You goon, you recognize her? LOL. No, I mean Sam Levinson literally like told like he was talking about in an interview that he found her from Twitter, but she's not from like she's not she like he said, oh yeah, she's funny. I saw her on Twitter. She's really funny. But then to find out she was actually in porn. So I'm like, no, you were watching something. You're like, yeah, I like this actress. I'm gonna put her in the show. You did just find her from Twitter. But yeah, I like the ending of the show. I like all these characters. I like the guy with the afro. I like this guy with the cowboy hat. I think he's a pretty good actor. I think the scenes with him. He's actually really like threatening, and he doesn't have to be like aggressive. He's like very chill, but he's like has this a threatening presence. Yeah, I think he's a good actor. But yeah, all the stuff with Cassie, like I'm just not interested in at all. She's actually making me angry. Like Casey is like legit making me angry. Trying to see if I can get a shot. Yeah, Sydney Sweeney, like this actress is pissing me off. Like I can't stand her. Her face just pisses me off. And then the character on top of it is just annoying as fuck. She's literally just telling Nate Jacobs, her fiance, that she needs to get these $50,000 flowers, and it's just like, it's like, bro, you're living in a mansion. She's not that good looking. She's not all that. I mean, there's way more beautiful blonde hair women than her, like way more gorgeous blonde hair women. I mean, she's cute, but it's like the way she's getting all this clout that she's like the most beautiful like chick of all time. Like, bro, like come on, man. We're far from the days of Marilyn Monroe. Like now this is the it girl. Like, I don't know. And it's not like she's ugly. I'm saying it's just really her personality's ugly. She's very vain and she's very smug. And it's just like, dude. But no, and then on top of it, the character. Oh my god, I can't stand her character at all. Like I cannot stand her character. Like legit, I cannot stand her character. And then she's telling her fiance that she's gonna do OnlyFans. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, why are you still with this woman? Like, leave her. Like, what the fuck? This is just so cringe. But getting back to this, I mean, this is the best part. Again, I think Rue's storyline is the best part of the show. I think is the most interesting part. I think what's going on with this story plot, I'm definitely intrigued. Um, Spoilers, of that Ocon. Is that Ocon? I think that's the football player. Is it? Or are you talking about Akon? Talking about the singer? Oh my god. But this is the most interesting part of the show, in my opinion. I think. Oh, my back. Oof. But yeah, I thought this was the most interesting part of the show. And let me see. I mean, I started off not liking the episode. Like, I started off thinking, oh God, I have my hands on you smoking, yeah. I think this is definitely my favorite part of the episode. Um, I started off not liking the episode, but I think by the end I definitely kind of turned around to liking it. Um, yeah, I think that this was a pretty good episode. Um, Episode one of season three of Euphoria. Ah, my back starts off pretty rough in my opinion. I still not really buying Zendaya most of the time, but at times I think she fits the moment, and I think she does have a interesting presence, or and she does look very, she's very beautiful. So she does have a screen presence. I definitely give her that. She definitely has a screen presence. But at times I think she's kind of just boring as an actress. Um, but yeah, this episode, I will give this episode, I'll give it a think? I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think it was a pretty good episode. I'm interested in seeing the next episode. I'm definitely gonna be there for the next episode. I'm glad they're doing it weekly. It's crazy that literally Euphoria is back. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And as always, may the force be with you. Peace and out.